Linking your Google Analytics account to your Zesty website is a simple process, but sometimes it can be a little tricky if you don't know exactly where to look. So I'm going to show you the two ways that you can link your Google Analytics account to Zesty. The very first method is the easiest, but you need to have access to that Google Analytics account. So if you're managing a site for a client, for example, this might not be possible. But let's say this is a site that you own and you are managing the Google Analytics through your Google account as well. It's as simple as clicking this green button here in your dashboard as soon as you log in and you go to your content interface, you'll be able to see this dashboard. And it's telling you to click here to authenticate with Google, so I'll go ahead and do that. And it asks me which Google account I want to log into, and it's my Zesty account. Go ahead and allow that. And then that's it. It's gonna take a minute to load, but as soon as it's ready, I don't have a whole lot of traffic on this site. It's just a demo site, so no one really comes and looks at it. But if you had a lot of traffic, or any traffic really, you'd be able to see some of that data here. Taking a look at what that looks like, here's my analytics account for that instance, which I called Stellar Zesty. So I have full access to that account, and I had already configured it to be the domain that is linked to the instance domain here. So it already knows where to look and exactly which Google Analytics account to link that to if you happen to manage several, which I do. But this already knows where to look. You can take a look at the schema section here. It actually filled out some of those instance settings. And then down here in Analytics, there are two fields, Google Urchin ID and Google Profile ID. So that automatically filled out these fields with my single sign-on option. Let's say that you're managing this for a client, you don't have access to their Google account. Let's delete these fields here. I'll go ahead and save and then go back to the start. I'm going to do a hard refresh to make sure that my dashboard gets cleared up. And there we go, so we're back at the beginning. If this is not an option for you, the next method will be to just go straight into those fields we just looked at, sorry. So going to Schema and then Instance Settings and Analytics. You'll see there are two fields to fill out, and you can ask your client, for example, to provide these for you if you want to walk them through how to do that. Here's my account on Google Analytics. I'm going to go down to the admin section, down here in the bottom left, click there, and click into my property, which in this case it's called Stellar Zesty, and then click on Tracking Info, and then Tracking Code. So typically a client will give you this whole script and say, hey, can you please add this? This isn't necessary because Zesty will do that for you. So we really just want this tracking ID right here. I'm going to go ahead and copy that back to my instance and paste that. And then next we need our profile ID. So back to Google Analytics. I'm going to go back to the settings we were just on. And then I'm going to go to user management. And then here I am the only user in this case. There's these three dots, click here, and then click on view users account details. And then I'm going to go all the way down into the property that I'm trying to view, which is all the website data for Stellar Zesty, and take this ID and copy that and paste it into my Google Profile ID and click Save, and that's all we need. So back in the content section, I'm going to do again my hard refresh so that it takes those properties I just added. And there's my dashboard getting all my traffic, which sadly a 0. And that is how you link your Google Analytics account to Zesty.